Right, Derek Wong here with Top MMA News here with Justin Bourgeois, winner Elite 1 over Remy Chevet?
Yeah.
Chevet.
Chabot, I believe. Chabot. Yeah.
I've never been good with French names. But. Yeah. So first of all, just give us your thoughts on the fight tonight.
Personally, I think it was a risky fight for me. You know, where he was 5-1 as an amateur, and I'm 5-4 as a pro. And I think like I had a lot more to lose than he did coming into it, so I think I put a lot of pressure on myself to perform well. I knew if I didn't really come out with any strategy or any type of game plan, I knew like my experience would overwhelm him. I think, you know, this is my 5th time fighting in the casino, so like this warm up and the whole fight scene around here is kind of like, it's, you know, I'm adjusted to fighting here, so. That's fine. Yeah.
So do you think maybe the hometown advantage, like obviously where you're from around the area and then him coming from Ontario, do you think that definitely played a part in you winning tonight?
Definitely. For sure it did, I think. I think, you know, when in the fight game, I think that's a whole other thing, like mentally, right? You know, if you walk out there and people are booing, or confidence is everything, I find, in the fight game. If you're confident, man, you can perform well, and you know, you trained hard, it all comes together.
Yep.
I find anyways. Some people may be different, you know. I don't know, that's my opinion.
I know every fighter's got their own mentality, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Now, so going into this fight now, obviously getting the win back, unfortunately your last fight did not end so well, losing to Brad Bougois. What do you think, does this put you back in the title picture, obviously right now where the title is vacant?
Why couldn't it? You know what I mean? I'm here. Where's Brad Bougois? You know what I mean? Or whoever had it last. He's not here still performing for people. You know? I still show up and I still fight my heart out, man. You know? And you go back and look at that fight. I was dominating the whole fight. You know? It was one bad mistake, and I went back to the gym and worked on that, you know? And them are the things I'm working on day by day, so, you know.
Now, unfortunately, there I see your brother Jeremy there. Unfortunately, lost last night to in ECC there. But also, I recently heard about the news about the grandmother passing away.
Yeah.
So how important was obviously to get the win here tonight? Obviously, having something tragic so close to the fight time. Oh,
that was very important. Like that was on my mind. I know for sure it was on Jeremy's mind. And you know, we're a close knit family. You know, we're not. A lot of us live in the Maritimes, and you know, we're here for each other. And you know, her grandmother was, when she passed, it was, you know, it was fight week, so it was real. It's a real mental thing, you know, when you should be focused on your fight, and you know, a tragedy like that happens, you kind of got to put it on the back burner, you know, and look at what you're facing now. So yeah, it was definitely a hard go, and yeah, she'd be proud of us, so win or lose.
Now, was there actually any thought of you stepping down, obviously, when you heard the news? Because obviously, like, again, emotion could definitely take over.
Definitely, yeah. Oh yeah, I juggled the thought. Like, it was for the first day, I was like, oh my God, you know, I didn't know if I was going to take the fight. I was literally going to step down, yeah. That was definitely a thought, but then I thought of what she would want me to do, right? And I know she would want me to fight and move forward to what I want out of life, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, they're actually going to get Jeremy, if Jeremy wants to come in here for a minute here. Okay, here. So we got Jeremy Henry, 5th plus. So just give us your thoughts about how well your brother did tonight, and what your thoughts were the fight, obviously, on his performance.
I'm very proud, Justin. I knew that he'd come out on top. I knew he wanted it hard, and I knew that he'd fight hard, and he come through.
Now, was it? Okay, yeah, sorry to interrupt.
I think hard work pays off. Yeah, I think the move, like, I own a small gym in Spring Hill, and you know, I had to make the move to really look at my training camps and start training at Fit Plus as much as possible. You know, I'm a father of 2 young boys, and for me to get up my car every, you know, 3 days out of the week, travel 400 kilometers, you know, 200 kilometers there, 200 kilometers back, for a hard two-hour training session. You know, I think that it definitely upped my game, you know, doing that.
Yeah, but unfortunately last night you were here, you had to do your weight cut and everything like that while your brother was fighting. I said you guys have always been together for your fights. Was it hard for you not to be able to be there for him?
Oh, it killed me. You know, I was literally in my car debating whether to drive there or not. But it was the weather. We had a storm last night, and it was. I juggled the thoughts, and I knew he wouldn't want me on the road, and we discussed it, and you know, it was a better choice.
Yeah. I know. So before we finish up, any final thoughts or shout-outs for sponsors that you want to give?
No, I just want to thank Fit Plus MMA, all my boys at my club there, Spring Hill MMA, Paisanos Pizzeria. They stand behind me for a sponsorship. Mo's Taxi. And I just want to thank everybody, man. Everybody that supports me and stands behind me in the fight game.
All right, that is Justin Bourgeois, Jeremy Henry. Thanks for coming in for a few seconds on the interview as well. And this is Derek Bong with Top MMA News.